Khanpo, Konchok, Sherab, thank you very much for your precious time.
My pleasure.
So, when did you become yogi? And what was actually the reason for that decision for extremely difficult but wonderful path?
I've been in retreat for 2 years. I started my retreat in 2022 October. It's been almost 2 years, and it's going on. I'm on the halfway, not completed, and the decision was my own because in Buddhism, the purpose of becoming a monk is to the ultimate purpose is to achieve the ultimate reality of your mind, which means to see the true nature of your mind. And there's only one method to come to that point. There is retreat, which means meditation. So the basic intention or the basic intention to do retreat was to understand your true nature of your mind.
Okay, and what does it mean that you're on the halfway? So, which practices have you practiced, and which is actually the most accomplished method that you attain the state of nirvana?
Mm-hmm. Why I'm saying that I'm on the halfway because in Kagyu tradition of Tibetan Buddhism, there are particular time frame from the beginning to the end. 3 years course of meditation, and in that 3 years you have to complete many sections of meditations, and I have completed half of them. That is the reason why I'm saying that I'm on the halfway. In briefly speaking, Kagyu tradition, there's mainly two particular sections, two different categorizations. One, Mahamudra, which takes 5-fold Mahamudra, to be correct. That takes about 1.5 or 2 years to complete. Then comes to the 6 yogas of Naropa. Then you would start to do the yogas. There is the Naropa tradition. So I haven't started the yogas, and I'm about to finish the first section. That is the reason why I'm saying I'm on halfway.
Okay. Yeah. So you finished actually the first part of
Yes.
the meditation practices and Naropa
Yeah.
system of yogas.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are going to do
Okay.
once I completed the first section.
Mm-hmm. And where do you live? Or I mean, where do you meditate? Do you meditate in a cave?
Yes. Actually, I belong to this monastery,
Okay.
Lamayur Monastery.
So Drikunkagyu.
Yeah, Drikunkagyu tradition.
Okay.
And then when I was 15 years old, I moved to Dehradun for my higher studies purpose, to pursue my higher studies of Buddhist science, Buddhist philosophy. I have completed my master in 2005. Then I started, giving teachings to the young monks at our college in Dehradun, Kagyu College, for 1 year. Then I joined Songsan Library. There's a particular learning center of Tibetan tradition where you give Buddhist philosophy teachings as well as Tibetan language and so forth. And then later, 2 years back, I started doing my retreat. So I'm doing my retreat at Almora. That is a mountain in Uttarakhand, mountain place. It's a very beautiful place. It's a very ideal for retreat, actually.
Okay.
And that place, about 100 years ago, the Hinduism, uh, Hindu uh, s- teacher, the popular teacher, Swami Vivekananda, he did his retreat there.
Oh, really?
Before he moving to the US, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So our retreat is just nearby there. Retreat center, I should say. So I'm doing my retreat there.
Okay. So have you maybe tried to do retreat here in Ladakh? Because there are many sacred places all around, Khanpo caves and.
Yes, why I have chosen that place is that many friends of mine were also going there.
Oh, okay.
Here at Namayuri Monastery, we do also have very good retreat center here. Just about this,
Just about.
yeah, is
the
here.
monastery,
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Actually, initially I was thinking of 3-4 places. One of them was my place here, which is very uh, good for retreat. Good energy, very positive energy for the retreat practitioners. And then later, why did I choose my place at Almora? Because that is not far from Dehradun. I'm assigned with a particular job in Dehradun with my monastery. In my monastery, there's a particular duty I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when there's an urgent work, easy to come and go. That is why I chose Almora, that place.
Okay. And who is your teacher or teachers?
Yeah. My teacher name is Dupon Yeshe. He is 85 years old now. He is a Tibetan master. Uh, he actually did his retreat in Tibet before 59. Then later he moved to India, and I was so lucky to, get him as a teacher because the lineage of him, the lineage
Mhm.
is very pure and very, uh, how should I say, very good, unbroken, unspoiled. There is a reason why he is considered to be one of the greatest masters in Drigong tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So he's my master.
Okay. So, and do you have any contacts with him about your meditation practices, about your struggles or anything? So, can you just briefly describe your relation with him? It's quite intimate, disciple and teacher, as in the time of Naropa. So, how it works?
When I'm in retreat, we are in retreat. Uh, he would come to the retreat house
Ah, okay, he comes.
to check if everything was going on or not. If everything is going on or not, he comes to the retreat houses and uh, you know ask questions if everything is going on well or not. When we are in retreat, okay. When we are out of retreat, then sometimes we talk to him when we get some particular questions, and we would talk to him and ask questions. That is how we keep in contact. Yeah.
Okay. So, and do you have also any contacts or do you share your meditation experiences with other yogis?
Yes, the experience what we get is actually basically not permitted to share with anybody.
With anyone? Okay.
Not anybody. Yeah,
Even
anybody.
practitioners.
But when it comes to practitioner, the friends, the colleagues,
Okay.
then yes, it's okay because you are in the same stage, on the same stage, I should say, in the same group. It's okay.
Okay.
But when it comes to the point of sharing with friends,
Yeah.
then you can't share it with a ordinary person, because it's so secret.
The secret. So yes. Um, and do you also practice any stage of Hatha Yoga tradition, maybe pranayama? Is this important also for
Yes, that
another
is.
system of yoga?
Yes, as I said before, that I have not started the yogas now.
Okay.
So since I have not started, I think I should not talk on
Okay.
that
Yes.
topic.
Okay. Yeah.
Better not talk.
And do you think that you mentioned nature before? I mean Uttarakhand, which is a very good place for meditation. And do you think that nature influences mind of yogi, that it becomes more calm and pure?
Yes, yes, I do agree.
Okay.
Lama Yuru Monastery, the place, the environment is so positive, full of the good energy, which helps the yogi to march forward towards their destination.
So, and what is the origin of good energy? So, the presence of meditation from the past, or nature itself, this emptiness of nature, which is actually without any disturbance of
Yes,
life.
yes, the place, if I talk about Lama Yuru again,
Yeah.
this place has been blessed by so many great enlightened beings, right from the right from Madhyanta, who was a direct student of Ananda. Ananda was direct student of the Buddha himself, and then Naropa, then Losawar Rinchen Sampo. So many great teachers came here and blessed the place, and we can feel the energy of their enlightened presence.
Okay, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And what about the nature itself? Because it's very beautiful nature here all around in Ladakh, and there are no crowded places. Do you think that it's very important for meditation, or do you think that you can meditate in a crowded city? So, how do you understand this relation between environment and human's mind?
Exactly. I believe that environment actually matters a lot for the beginners. I'm talking about
Okay.
those practitioners who are at the low stage,
Yes.
because they need a lot of support from the environment, from the people, from the teacher. And it's just like a baby. Baby, he needs a lot of support from their parents until he or she got on his own feet. So it's just like with the yogis also. Until they reach a particular stage, they need the support of the environment, energy, the teacher, and their friends. So I believe that the nature of the that the positive nature is also important. And you also talk about what is the nature of positive? I mean the energy of the nature. Yeah. So it's quite a quite a difficult question. But as I said, that when the environment is blessed by an enlightened being, then that place becomes favorable for the teacher, for the practitioners. Yeah.
Okay. So, and how do you understand demons? So, do you think that they are part of human nature itself, or are they also part of Himalayan nature all around? Because I read many hagiographies, and demons are actually mentioned in every paragraph.
Yeah. If we speak about demon at highest level, demon is nothing but the reflection of your own mind, the negative energy. Milarepa, he said that, oh, demons, you are nothing but my own
Mhm.
reflection of mind. Ultimately, if you're able to see that the demons and deities are the reflection of your own mind, then you are a great being. You are a good practitioner, I should say. But for the ordinary people who do not understand the demons that are there, that those are your own reflection of mind, projection of mind, then they feel that demon is separate from your own mind. Then the problem starts from there.
Okay.
Yeah, fear and anxiety and hopes and fears and all these dual perspectives starts from
Okay, you mentioned ordinary people or let's say lay
there.
community.
Yes.
How do you understand this relation between yogis who live and meditate in remote places
Mhm.
and wider society?
Mhm.
So, example of Milarepa shows that society and yogi are actually closely related to each
Mhm.
other. So, community helps the yogi that he or she can survive
Mhm.
up in the mountain, and on the other side, yogi also helps to actually maintain some kind of harmony in the society.
Mhm.
So, and how do you understand this relation? So, do you think that yogi is or should be actively included in different segments of social life?
Mhm. See, initially, the yogi not supposed to involve with the people in community. Why yogis start their journey from a cave? Because this is far away from the community, yeah, society. So you can actually do your business with proper concentration. Uh, but when it comes to survival, of course, you must rely on the community. Community provides you food and that the shelters and whatever required for the yogi. So the relation between community and yogi is so important. But one good thing about Minerva is that he doesn't like community at all. He didn't like uh, crowded
Yeah, crowded places.
places because he believes that this place, despite that all the resources coming from the community, he he wouldn't like the community because all the the problems.
Yes.
The community is the source of all problems that would obstacle on the path to enlightenment.
Yes, right.
So he's always keeping himself from the uh, keeping himself away from the community.
But on the other side, in Mahayana and Vajrayana Buddhism, and also in different examples of yogis, it's evident that compassion is extremely
Yes.
important.
Yes.
So, yeah, life of yogi actually has a value if he or she helps the wider society. So, try to teach Buddha's teaching, or
Yeah, I'm sorry that part was missing from my answer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That is so important. But I'm giving you an example. When the medicinal plant, you understand
Yes,
medicine?
yes.
When it is a small baby, just a small sapling, it needs water, it needs sunshine, it needs fertile soil to grow up, right? It needs a lot of support. Even a small obstruction could destroy the medicinal plant. It needs a lot of cares until it grows up strong and big. This is the example. Similarly, a beginner yogi needs a lot of support from the community, from the teacher, from himself to grow up bigger and stronger. Once he or she grows up strong and enough that cannot be destroyed by any obstructions, then he can roam anywhere. He can go to the community, society to help others with great potential, just like a big medicinal plant. So it can be shared with many people. You can cut the branches, but it won't die. But small sibling is easy to die, right?
Yeah, beautiful metaphor.
Yeah.
So, and what is the relation between yogis and monasteries? So, do you think that it is very important to maintain the relation with particular monastery, or yogis could live entirely autonomous and solitary life without
Yes.
any relation with
Yes.
institution?
Yes. I agree. Your last part of sentence.
Last part, okay.
Yeah. Your last sentence is beautiful. Then, if you are a serious yogi, you can entirely survive without having a particular relationship with a monastery. Because there are many examples. So many yogis in mountains, they live independently without having any connection with the monastic community.
But also in Ladakh.
Yes, also.
And we think that, because my personal opinion is that the tradition of yogis and yoginis is some kind of basis for maintaining the authentic Buddha's teaching. Because in monasteries we have also always some kind of limitations, and they also collaborate with local politics and all other things. But yogis live entirely independent life, and I myself think that it is some kind of core of Buddhist tradition itself, and I believe that it represents some kind of future of Buddhism, and I see the value of this tradition in this fact. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. So yes.
Nice.
And okay, my last question is the question about yoginis. They are extremely hard to find, I realized during my field work here in Ladakh. So do you know any yoginis here, or do you have any contacts with yoginis or female practitioners? And what is actually the main difference? So do they belong to different schools, or they can belong to the same schools as male practitioners?
Female practitioner is limited but available.
Okay, limited in what sense?
In a comparison to the male practitioner.
Okay.
Yeah. But there are few practitioner, female yoginis to whom you can talk. I can help you to find them out. Yes.
Okay, wow.
Not far from here. And yes, limited, but I won't say not available. Existing. Yeah.
And so do you have any contact with them? I mean, that you share experiences, and I mean, or you just know them, that they exist?
Yes,
Okay.
they exist. They do exist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for inspiring discussion, and I would just like to invite my colleagues, maybe Sebastian, if he has some more questions.
Yes.
Yeah, next time when you finish the second phase, I would like to ask you also about Narpas yogas
Sure.
and other elements of your practice. But thank you so much for
My
inspiring discussion.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much for all this information, very valuable. I just have two questions. First is, do you maybe know, you visited some meditation caves in the valley of Marka, near the village of Sara. Do you know them maybe?
No, I have never been Martaville. Really.
Okay. Thank you. And the second is, you partly answered my question when you talked about the example of the sapling in the plant, but still, I'm wondering about the relationship between your own path to enlightenment and helping others achieve this. Like Milarepa said, a drowning man cannot rescue another drowning man. But on the other side, you have to help others, because this is the point of Vajrayana and Mahayana Buddhism. So how does these two go together? You said before that you have to become strong and then you can come back and help others. But does this mean that you have to achieve a really high level and then go back to help, or can you help along the way?
See, there are different level of potentials. Yeah, and you have professor at universities. They are doing their own jobs, and then you have a high school teachers. They are doing their own jobs, right? And then it comes to a primary school. The teacher is doing their own level of jobs. It's like that. It's depend on it. The question is not about helping everybody. The question is helping somebody. So if your qualification is good, you can help many people. If your qualification is so, then you can help only limited people, limited number of people. But the intention is there. The important thing is your intention of helping others. And there's a beautiful quote of the Buddha himself. He said, even though you do not have potential to help others, keep the intention. That matters the most. Keep the intention of helping others, and the result will come in someday. The result will come someday. So, Milarepa, maybe he actually said that particular thing in a particular context. Maybe to encourage the practitioner on the path who is about to quit, on halfway. He must be saying that, oh, don't quit. And there are many, what I'm saying is that some practitioners who is not fully rapping and who is not fully on the right track, then he or she would say that, oh, this much practice is enough, and I can survive. I can go to the community, make money, make name, and all these things. It's not a good intention. Yeah. So maybe Milarepa talked in this particular context to encourage him or her to continue with his or her practice. I think he might have talked in this particular context.
Thank you very much. Very helpful.
My pleasure.
I would have one question. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Just addressing what you were talking now. For yourself, how you see yourself in this relation that you were talking now about developing yourself and also helping others. How do you see your life, your progress, and your aim to go on?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
No. Just my question is how you see yourself. No, not to talk about in
Others.
general, but your personal view about yourself, about helping others, or you need to be very much focused on practicing meditation and developing yourself, or how you see this basic question that he gave,
Yeah.
this balance.
Yeah. When I'm in retreat, I'm helping myself. When I'm out of retreat, I'm helping others. Meditation and post-meditation. Meditation activities, post-meditation activities. The post-meditation activities, you must go out and guide people.
In which way you help the others?
See, sharing the basic understanding of the way of life,
Mm.
the purpose of life,
Mm.
the essential meaning of human life,
Mm.
and you know, teaching them how to extract the essence of human life,
Thank you.
on what to focus, on what to focus and what not to focus.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I would have a kind of similar question, but more maybe you said you study Buddhist philosophy
Yes.
first, and then you somehow realized that you have to go to retreat and
Yes.
do practice.
Yes.
So my question would be, do you think that this studying of Buddhist philosophy somehow help you also in these meditation practices, or these are somehow separate things and you could be yogi without deep knowledge of Buddhist philosophy?
Very good question. Thank you for the good question. Very meaningful question. See, ultimately, your information that you have gathered through the studies and research and all these things, all they must support you to reach the single point. There is the reality of your mind. As long as you can, get the advantage from your advantage to realize your mind, advantage from the information that you gathered from, from the, you gathered studying different particular Buddhist philosophical texts. Then it's good for you. And if the wisdom is missing, to how to gather, how to have, how to get the advantage from the information, then the information itself becomes the obstacle to on the path to enlightenment. So you must have the wisdom to integrate all the information in one single point. Then that would be great. If you lack the wisdom to integrate all them into one single point, single understanding, then it's useless information. Then better don't have than having the lots of information. So I'm talking about here information. I'm referring to the different philosophical theories. Normally I don't like all those theories when it comes to practice. And wisdom should be there to to march all the informations in single point. Compassion and emptiness. Emptiness and compassion. Then the information is valid. It's your friend. Otherwise, they are your foes and enemies.
So, and do you think that wisdom is non-conceptual inside?
Mm-hmm.
So without any words, concepts.
Yes, ultimate wisdom.
Ultimate, okay.
There are,
Okay,
different levels of
levels.
wisdom.
Yes, yes.
The relative, then the ultimate, the actual, and conventional. A lot of wisdoms.
Do you have, let's say, in Buddhist philosophy, you have this distinction between conventional, ultimate, truth or reality.
Yes.
And like I just read because I'm not a practitioner, I'm not a practitioner. So then how to integrate them, because somehow they are interdependent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And in Western philosophy, we have a lot of questions about this relation between these two.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, do you think that in experience,
Mm-hmm.
and only in experience you can merge them, or do you think that we can achieve this insight also through, let's say, conceptual, rational thinking?
Yes. The Chandrakirti, the great Indian master, he has given a beautiful metaphor. what metaphor? When you're pointing to the moon, okay, the finger is so important. Okay. Oh, moon is over there. A little baby, he doesn't know. She doesn't know where is the moon, right? Then we say, oh, moon is over there. The finger is so important. The point, right? But the problem is, if you keep, gazing at the tip of the finger, you are not seeing the moon. Okay. So this is the example. Now this is the conventional truth. References. The ultimate truth is over there, the moon. Conventional truth is so important. But if you keep, confusing that the tip of the finger is moon, then you are not sane, you are insane. So conventional truth is very important to reach the ultimate truth. So conventional truth is not bad. It's a very good entity. So ultimate truth and conventional truth. Conventional truth and ultimate truth is two different sides of one coin.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Is clear?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
More question? Finish?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. It was very nice.
Thank you.
And could you share your email with
Sure.
us? Because I would like that we stay in contact. I would like to update you about our project and meet you again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because we have also many questions about Narapas yogas. I mean, not really experiential details, but maybe your understanding of this relation between illusion and reality and all that. And we can maybe discuss next time.
Khanpo, Sherab, Very easy. Listen from here.
Okay. Thank you so much. I will add you on WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. So, and you said that you know yogis.
Yes, I do have some. I do know some yogis, but those are in both Khanpo. Both
Okay.
Khanpo is on the other side of the classes, the breakfast. Tomorrow you are planning to go where?
So tomorrow we'll spend it here
Mm-hmm.
in Amayuru, and then we move towards Kargil. I mean, Mulbek. And Kargil, there are some caves.
Yes.
So that's the plan actually for the next 5 days. And Aryan Valley,
Mm-hmm.
there are some Dikonkagyo, Lompas.
Mm-hmm.
So we would like to document caves and meet yogis or yoginis on their own ground.
Yeah. When you pass Potola Pass, and there is some village called Khanpo. You know that, right?
Can you write it down?
Khanpo Nanale. You must go there. There are few yoginis.
Yoginis, okay.